Good morning. Today is January 31st. I think that's what it is. And I'm on my way to work. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. Yesterday and the day before that, I haven't been quite mentally well. I think it's because I was depressed about, when you're working on your life, when you're working on yourself, you're doing something that would change your life dramatically and not tolerate the things that other people do. I just missed my exit. You tend to let go of a lot of people, and and they get mad for the things that you had to do because they wouldn't understand that the thing that you tolerate that they do, you stop tolerating it and you tell them, hey, I don't want to deal with this kind of thing. And it's just I'm trying to grow properly. I'm trying to grow into a person that would serve the Lord, that would make me a better person. And this type of behavior that I'm getting from you is just not acceptable. So therefore you have to cut them off, and when you do, they kind of get offended with that. And that's not something that we're trying to have to deal with. Whether you get offended or not, it's not something that I'm trying to really, I wouldn't say not to care about, but more because I don't want to sound insensitive about it. I'm trying to just be kind and let you know that some people you have to cut off. And when you cut people off, they won't understand why. Whether they're being good with you, or they've been good to you, or you've been good to them, or whatever. Some things you just have to stop tolerating. And I think I kind of have to cut off. I cut off a few people in my life where it made me feel like, man, I'm kind of sad about it, because we had memories together and we had all these things that we did, It's just good memories, and I will feel like I'm missing a part of me, a part of my identity, or part of my world, because I had to level up. And I'm not trying to get, into a situation where I don't need to be. So that kind of thing just make me kind of sad. So I think it's because I haven't made a video after I said I'm gonna wake up early and things like that. I didn't even wake up early. I'm gonna be honest with you on that one. I didn't wake up early not because I'm not trying to wake up early. I didn't wake up early because I'm trying to change, I think, my life so fast that I wasn't able to catch up on the change properly. Like yesterday, which is last night, I tried to sleep early, but I couldn't. So I had to buy melatonin during my break at work. So I bought this melatonin, and you're supposed to take 2? I took 4, and I wasn't able to sleep fast anyway still. And when I did fall asleep, I didn't wake up 5. I woke up around, I don't know, 8. So my plan now is basically just let go of my phone and not use my phone as much as I can, because I'll be honest with you, using your phone is just all the time is just, it really is be that damn phone, like my mother said. you gotta let go of the damn phone, because it's the phone that's messing you up. It's the phone that's really too much information on the phone that you're trying to retain information, but you're not retaining any of that. You just basically, you got that information on and then it disappears. You're just absorbing like a sponge and then you're releasing like a sponge. So let go of that phone, focus on what you need to do, study and things like that. Like right now I gotta have to study and things, and really I gotta let go of the phone. So I'm gonna use my phone only for video creation, and when people message me or text me or call me and things like that for something important. Like my dad tells me, why do I need to download the app? The phone is used for this and that. I said, alright, cool, I understand it now. And when you're working on yourself, a lot of times, you'll get the aha moment to like, oh yeah, this is what my parents told me. Now I get it. Because when you tell people something, it's not gonna click on to them like right away. Excuse me, I have something in my nose. It's not gonna click onto them right away. It's not gonna be like, oh yeah, I got it. No. They have to learn the lesson themselves most of the time. And, you know, just like when you're trying to separate with people, most of them won't understand now unless they had to do what you had to do. I had to talk about when friends leave other friends for the benefit of a good life. And I had to talk about that with my friend. And she said, really, I don't understand why people get mad. It's because just because you have to leave, you have to grow, and you can't really do the same thing you're doing with them anymore. And I get that. I told her, I understand. Like, I would understand if you leave my life, and I hope you understand if I have to leave your life, just because we have to grow separately on the things that we need to do with our own life. And we both understand. She's the most understanding person I have ever met as a friend. You know, most of my friends just like, they don't really understand. They're goofy. But I love my friends. It's like how I would love my family. They're family to me. They're part of my life and everything. But here's the thing, just because people are part of your life doesn't mean you cannot walk away from that kind of person, this kind of person. No matter how much you love them, if you have to, you got to. If you have to, you got to walk away, just so you can build your life. Just like if you're invited to a party and you can't do any more parties because you have to focus on your life, you have to focus on your study, then don't go to a party, okay? And if they get mad or this and that, then you don't have to go. When I had a friend, this guy friend, when I had this guy friend, right? I love this guy. He's a cool dude. But here's the thing. I'm trying to change my life at the point where he's trying to have fun. And I didn't go to his birthday party. He didn't understand because even though I didn't explain him the situation, you know, I guess I had to. But at this point, I cannot because I guess I was really embarrassed not to explain my situation to him. As much as I love this guy, I had to let go because like after that, we talk like, yeah, I guess I'll have to see you next time. He said, I don't know about next time. I'm like, okay. And he started messaging me like, humiliating me about my job sucks and his job is better, things like that. I'm like, all right, I don't really need to, you don't really need to do that. As friends as we are, I have to cut you off. And that's understandable. You know, some people you have to cut off in your life in order for you to grow. And like last night after I took that melatonin, oh my gosh, I started seeing dreams of other people that used to be in my life. And I told this one girl in my dream, like, oh yeah, I'm separated with this person after a long time. And this girl was like, yeah, here's the list of the things that we could do, like, you know, as a date. I was like, I'm not trying to see you like that, you know. And I'm so glad I woke up. So there's that. You know, so like I said, the summary of this whole, you know, this whole talk, this whole yap is basically you have to understand that you have to let go of the things that you have to let go, including people, material, and other things, no matter how important they are to you. Not because they're not serving you no more, it's because they're not helping you grow to the person that you have to be. Not person that you got to be, the person that you have to be, that you need to become in order for you to change things around. And no matter how important they are, no matter how painful it's going to be, you have to let go of the things that you have to let go. And yes, you might become a bad person in their life, like how other people will become a bad person in your life. Nobody is really going to be a good person for the rest of your life, or for the rest of anybody's life. I'm a bad person in other people's life. I'm a terrible person. I'm a monster in other people's life. I'm a selfish person in other people's life. And I wish I wasn't. I really wish I wasn't. But like I said, you have to understand that you have to let go. And when you do not look back. Because when you look back, with all the things that you have to do, you're not going to grow forward. Just like in the Bible, God said, I'm going to turn this whole city into, like, you know, a pillar of salt or whatever, like that. Like sulfur and other things, like when came crashing down from the heaven to that city. And Lot said to his children, to his wife, to his, I believe, his servant or whatever, do not look back, because once you do, you will turn into a pillar of salt. And the wife, Lot's wife, looked back, and she turned into a pillar of salt. I think it's just Lot and his wife and his 2 daughters, if I remember correctly. So you will turn into a pillar of salt. So she turned into a pillar of salt because what she did is not just look back. In that time, looking back is basically regretting. Well, you will regret, but looking back is basically wanting what you had back then to work, you know, kind of thing. Instead of just looking forward to your destination, to your future, she looked back. So don't look back and reminisce the past. Just keep moving forward, just like what everybody said. Keep moving forward. So I'll see you guys on my next video, and I apologize about not getting other videos done. I'll post this one, and hopefully you guys, watch this. So I'll see you guys.